good afternoon, everybody. And welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. So last time, wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot to save. Last time on this game, we started our quest to, well, eventually get Ilya's memory back. We found a wooden statue that she has a connection to, and that unlocked a piece of her memory. Well, the memory itself said that, well, we definitely need to find this hidden village, because apparently the person that saved her is in there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over to that place to see where it is. Of course, if you want to find this place, then go to the place that's marked on the map. AKA, you know, right in between the entrances to Lanayru Province, Hyrule Field, and also to the Bridge of Eldin. You know, the iconic single Bridge of Eldin. That's definitely like an iconic location for a stage in the fighting game. And yet not any other place ever, because, you know, all that matters is the Bridge of Eldin. That's an iconic location indeed.
There's a hidden village up ahead, little human. The village, the elders called it a forgotten place. The scent that has been burning my nostrils, it is the scent of evil. There is one powerful creature I've seen about, but under that beast are many minions who attack and plunder like a pack of hyenas. You know, whatever those are. There are 30, no, at most 20 of them up ahead. They're probably just a small band of survivors, ragged remnants of those who have settled leaderless into this village. If that is all there are, little human, then you alone have more than enough for them. But you have to defeat all of them in order to save that girl's benefactor. Before you go, I will tell you the secret to besting them. Destroy them all before they spot you! Got it, little human?
Oh yeah, definitely, I got it. Destroy... So basically kill them all before they kill me. Yep, okay. I will definitely... I'll definitely remember that little factoid. Now, in order to do this right, you probably want to get a bigger quiver of arrows. So, this is your shot to go over to the star minigame in Castletown and get a bigger quiver of arrows. You want to talk about iconic parts of the game? Well, yeah, here's one right now. One that would have made for a great Smash Bros. Stage, but instead, it's an iconic part of the game that you have to play the game for. God, the Hidden Village is so cool. Howling statue, by the way, that's our last one. Oh god. So you have to defeat all 20 of these little boblins that are occupying the village. And that's about it. You can destroy them pretty easily with those explosives near some of them. Also be very careful if you're playing this on the harder difficulty, because, they take 1 heart of damage every time with those little fire arrows of theirs. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if they spot you or not. Like, all that really matters is that you kick their ass. Hard. Yeah. They beat... All that matters is that you really beat their ass. Hard. For, you know, occupying this little village and causing all sorts of danger. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta find the other one and then, you know, we're all good. In fact, I think it might be on the other side of the building. Or... Aha, yeah. You know what? I'll just get him with the one... Yeah! I meant to get him with Mortal Draw, but I guess that works too. Yeah, it really does. It's so good. It's amazing. The howls of the beasts, they have faded into silence. Yeah, they have, because I silenced them. I'm just raw like that. Wait, are you? The Savior! It's you, the Savior! I am very saviorous, yes. Please, please forgive me for not opening the door. I didn't know you were even here. My name is Impasse. I am the last resident of this poor village. My name comes from the Great One who built this village so long ago. This village was once the home of a proud tribe who served the royal family. But it fell into decline, and it became infested with dangerous beasts. It's become an awful place. Excuse me for asking, but is your name Link? Ah, I knew it! So then, you saved that nice girl? How lovely. When she was here, she would often cheer me up by saying that you would come to help. That sweet girl. She worried about this old woman even though I helped her to escape from here. By royal order, I can't leave this place until a certain person arrives. No matter what terrible fate is visited upon it. Oh, but listen to me blather on. I got a little favor to ask. Would you help me return this to her? I think she always kept it close to her heart. But even so, she didn't hesitate to part with it in order to protect me. Ilia's Charm. This is the key to getting Ilia's memory back. Yes, sir. I believe in my heart that it's kept me safe all this time. So please, I ask you to return it to that girl. Well, duh, I'm already on it. Like, did you read the text? Did you read the text? Did anyone read the good old-fashioned text of the thing? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? That dear girl deserves her charm back. And tell her that this old biddy was very grateful. I'm gonna show this old lady my rod. Is that the Dominion rod? Ah, could it really be true? Are you the messenger from the heaven? To the heavens, okay. There's a lot of outtakes in the dub. Among the legends of my clan, there's a story from the time when the Uka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it is said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky, and it was called the Dominion Rod. The rod is only to be carried by the messenger to the heavens when the royal family needs to communicate with the Uka. From generation to generation, my ancestors have guarded the book that, by royal decree, was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. This is that book. Please, take it. It's a book written in the ancient sky language. A crucial word in it is missing some characters. So don't forget to show Impasse the Dominion Rod, you know, before you leave. I'm so glad that I stayed in this village. Had I not met the young girl, what would have become of me? You would have died. Beating that young girl must have been ordained by the gods, so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. Yeah, wait, what the heck is that? No, I'm sorry. What the heck is this poster? Is this like a wanted poster? Like, it is. It is. It is a wanted poster. Dude, that's amazing. That's kind of cool. It really is kind of cool. Can I actually... No. I can't do this. Oh, well. All right. Well, actually, before we go back to do the charm, to do the charm, we need to actually go out and then come back in to the hidden village. So, go back to the hidden village, but transform into Wolflink this time. I believe... Oh, wait. No, you don't. Okay, so this is weird. So I didn't believe that this thing would happen, but, you know, definitely something, all right. The stuff hidden around here is all stolen monster loot. If you want some of that nice loot, just stick around to your heart's content. Is that really true? It is. Okay. All right, cool. Finally, something useful. I mean, I probably didn't even need it in the first place. Like, I didn't need arrows. Well, I definitely needed arrows after that whole arrow debacle. But what we do need to do is we need to listen to one last howling statue. Obviously, that didn't count. Why doesn't any of this count? Oh my god, thank you. What a freaking cool song, dude. What a freaking cool theme. Twilight Princess has a cool theme. Before anything else, we're going to go after that last hidden skill. Yeah, believe it or not, that's our last one. We'll actually get to see Hyrule Castle up close. By going to the very top of everything, you'll find that the big, gigantic, freaking FU barrier is right there. But thankfully, this wolf is just outside the barrier, so we'll be able to take on this hidden skill anytime, anywhere. All together, all the time. At last, the time is now. This is the 7th and final hidden skill that I can pass on to you. This forgotten skill is the ultimate secret technique, and it tests the true courage of the one who wields it. Do you wish to master this final hidden skill, which can be earned only by the one true hero? I do indeed. But first, let me check out this thing that I've never used before. Alright, the final hidden skill is the Great Spin. Final skill, the Great Spin. You have at your disposal the basic sword technique known as the spin attack. You have mastered numerous hidden skills and now house the true spirit of the true hero. You now have in you the ability to magnify the power of your spin attack. But the only time you can draw out that power is when your life energy is brimming full. Now, try unleashing this spin attack on me. Hold the attack button down, or just rotate the control stick. Impressive. I will repeat this once more. You can only perform this technique when your life energy is brimming full. Remember this. The final hidden skill has been passed on. God, that's true anger right there. You have at last mastered all the hidden skills. Although I accepted life as the hero, I could not convey the lessons of that life to those who came after. At last, I've eased my regrets. You have marched through countless foes, even mightier than the last. You who now gaze to the future with vision unclouded. Surely you can restore Hyrule to its stature of yore as the chosen land of the gods. Farewell! Go ahead and do not falter, my child. Wait, I'm his son? Yeah, there's a popular theory out there, or at least maybe it's a confirmed theory at this point. I'm not entirely... I don't exactly remember if this is even true or not. I know it's an actual popular theory. I had to really look it up to see if it's confirmed, but the Hero Shade, who we've been learning all this hidden skills from, is really the Ocarina of Time Link. You know, the Hero of Time. And if you look at the timeline for a brief second, this is, in the confirmed timeline, this is when he was a child, right? He went back to being a kid, and he warned of the King of Hyrule in Ocarina of Time about Ganondorf and his evil plans. Then he went on a secret and personal journey to find Navi, but ended up in Termina instead. And so in the years since then, he probably he probably wasn't able to find Navi at all or anything like that. So that's just my thing, really. In the years since then, he's practiced his sword techniques so that when he eventually gets old or whatever and does his thing, he could pass on the lessons, but he couldn't find anybody. So eventually he does. And, eventually he does find someone, that being us, the Twilight Princess Link, who we are playing as right now. So that's probably why he says something like my child. So maybe Twilight Princess Link could have been descended from, the Ocarina of Time Link. Who knows? Who knows? Again, I really have to look that up to see if it's true or not. But then again, that's what it all is. They have become one! This gift was meant for you. It was something I wanted to give you before you left on your journey. Please, Link, take it. The sweetest item gift ever. The horse call. Ilya made this just for Horsey. With this item, you can finally call Epona whenever you want. You don't need to worry about me any longer. When you return, I'll be waiting for you. He's a happy little boy. She's definitely a character of all time, but that's really sweet, no matter how many times I see it. Link, do you remember what I was saying about the Rod of the Heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messenger to the heavens who held the rod. The nice woman who saved me told me about it. Apparently, in this woman's village, they've guarded something for the heavenly messenger for generations, so they await him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why the lady couldn't leave her village, you see. Say, Link, do you have any idea who this messenger to the heavens might be? Or what the rod even is? I mean, I could pull it out, but unfortunately me being inside the sanctuary means I can't actually use it, so whoops. So 2 more things before we go. Frickin' really wholesome thing that we witnessed. And now, thank God, we finally have the ability to call Horsey whenever we want. No matter where she is, we just simply use the horse call and we're finally, mercifully able to even summon her whenever we want. Amazing. Alright, Horsey, we officially gotta drop you. Yeah, I know we just got your call and everything, but you're indestructible. You're fine. You're a god horse. You're a god. You're a goddess horse among horses. Yes, you are. Girl, you awesome. You're doing good. Keep up the good work. Anyway, can I finally get this thing? Because I really want to. Oh, wait a minute. I got to complete that thing first, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see what these cats are up to. So, they want to do something fun. So, let's do that very fun thing. Oh, welcome. This is the Forgotten Village. 30? No, more like 20. That's how many cats made it back here to the village. So perhaps you could, just play with them. Aw, thanks so much. They're all so lonely. Could you please talk to every single one of them? But if you leave the village, it'll be like you never talked to any of them. Don't you understand? Cats are forgetful. Oh, let me give you a tip for speaking to all of them. Start at one end. Got it? Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so I would like to, once again, I want to praise speedrunners for being able to even do this minigame from memory if they're running 100%. But for the life of me, I can't remember every single place where any of these 20 cats might be. Okay, so basically, you gotta talk to kitty cats. There are 20 of them. This is basically just like the Bulblin stuff. Except not really. So, let's do this as quickly as possible. I'm gonna follow the Cocoa Leader's advice and just go for start with one end. Yeah, start at one end and then work your way up to the upper end. I like how they say what fun, as if that's the only That's the only interesting thing that they gotta say on the situation. Yeah, that's literally the only thing that they have that's interesting to say. They say, "What fun is it to ride on this kitty cat express?" or whatever. Yeah. It's so funny. Miro. Exactly. That's the famous cat saying, the one and only, the Miro. You know, I talked about this a little bit. Well, with a family member anyway. Well, with my brother. We were talking about like we were talking about how pets like cost money to even keep. And I was like, yeah, I know how much the pets cost. Apparently, I didn't know that having 3 dogs would be like apparently so costly on my parents. Because, you know, they love the dogs, and we really do love all the doggies that we have around here. But for the life of us, if one of them gets like sick and they need like medicine, that costs like a lot of money. I think I'm just gonna get, you know, the one at this end. Even though I definitely should have followed the advice of at least 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, no, apparently like the cost of keeping a pet is like really incredibly dangerously high. Because that's just how medicine works. That's just how medicine works in the good old US of And I expressed my interest, my passing interest to like getting a cat. Because well, my sister's cat like really like convinced me to be all like, yeah, maybe cats are kind of cool. I wasn't really a cat. I wasn't really a cat person before all this, really. I wasn't really a cat person. I mean, I didn't mind cats. I was just like, okay, maybe we'll give the cats like a shot. Oh God, where's the one more of them? There's supposed to be like 5 more of them. Oh Christ, I'm again not following my own advice. That's gonna be the end of me. Wait, can I just? Yeah, I can just. No, don't call your horse, you idiot. Besides, you can't even summon the horse here in the first place. Like God, what are you, stupid? Yeah, that's what I was missing. Yeah, no, I kind of wanted a cat, but you know, apparently, like the cost of living as a cat person would be like way too much if one of them actually ends up being sick. Why is the talk radius on this guy like so big? Yeah, no, I gotta do this again. Apparently the cost of having a pet is like really high, so I'm just like, oh God. And even though I'm gonna be in a unique position where I'm gonna be like living by myself, I'm just gonna be all like, nope to any pets, because they cost money to keep, apparently. So, you know, yeah. That's literally all we're doing is just talking to cats. I didn't mean to transform. Wow, you talked to all of them. Thanks. Your prize is at the front of the old lady's house. Be sure to pick it up before you leave. Okay, so that trigger should mean that the Poe is right there. Is like right near where we should be, like, thank God. And also, the price for doing all this is a piece of kinda sort of hate, because that didn't really take me a long time. And finally, and thankfully, mercifully, there's a Poe up there that we can get right here. So thank you, Christ. We can actually get this one without any issues whatsoever. And we can end the video in style by sniffing the things. Next time on Legend of Zelda Sniff Princess HD. That sounds completely wrong. Next time on Twilight Princess HD, we're going back to Kakariko. We're going to the basement of the sanctuary because we were very diligent in getting the ancient sky book while we were getting Ilia's charm. So I think there's one person that will be very happy with our results. So see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching and goodbye.